So welcome to today's video. Today I will show you the beta shop system in version 3. This is already the third revision. Version 1 was originally also with Express, and over the years we have now reached version 3 with optimization for version 9, a complete revision. We have the option to install it with sample content. We will do that now as well. And then the following happens. We will have a fully functional shop integrated into Concrete CMS in our front end. This means we can simply go here, have the new shop section, see the products rendered in the style of the theme. And yes, we can add them to the cart, then decide whether we want to continue shopping or proceed to checkout. Here too we have the opportunity to influence it. So let's take a quick look under the hood, namely into the backend. So here we now have the option to enter an admin address for notifications. We have the option to set the currency formatting. It is currently set to US dollars. We can adjust this here, for example, to euros. Then we can add the payment providers. It includes prepayment, PayPal, and Klarna instant transfer, meaning online bank transfer. For this, you just need to enter the parameters here and select either production or sandbox mode, depending on whether it's a test environment or not. Exactly. For the order confirmations, we also have the option to design something with our own letterhead here, right? It's very simple. Just like designing a page in Concrete, we have the option to add all the blocks here. We can also, for example, add the order table here, but we can now say, hey, we still have, then I always hit cancel. We still have a content block here, yes? For example, it is 10 millimeters from the top, 10 millimeters from the left, 100 millimeters wide, and 20 millimeters high. All the font data, hello world, save. And if I now update here on preview, then we see we still have a text layer here. We can also move it here. I can update this here, bam. Exactly. Then we have the option to display a grid here in the front end. We can specify how we want the whole thing, width, height, alignment, the inner spacing. Then we can select the stationery here, and this, what we are designing here now, will later be used for the generation of the order confirmation. That means the customer automatically receives a PDF sent with this. So exactly, then we have customers here. Also here it can be said, no matter which page I click on, everything is done in the look and feel of Concrete CMS. That means we can sort all the arrangements here. That means we can go here now and select everything we want to see here. We can save templates and so on and so forth. We can add customers ourselves here. We can extend customer attributes as desired with additional attributes, right? By default, it's first name, last name, billing address, shipping address. But we can also go here and query any additional attributes. Here we can define the products. There are product categories. We can now add another category here from, for example, test category, and do this on a page level as well, right? This is multi-site. That means if you use the multi-site feature of Concrete CMS, you can define shop items on different pages here. Yes, you can then specify which locale it applies to, what shipping rate should be used, which category, which tax rate, all the images, and then all the custom attributes. Custom attributes are rendered in the front end. I can show you that as well. They are then displayed here under details. They are simply listed here. So if something is entered, you can expand as many as you like here. Yes, as many specifications as you want to list here, and exactly here you can manage the categories. if you have a multilingual site, you can also automatically say, hey, I would like to copy everything from English to German, for example. And then the products will be duplicated and can then be edited accordingly here. Exactly. There are also product variations. For example, I can now go ahead and say, well, we have option A, let's call it, which then costs 1,000 euros. I mean, yes. And there we add another option B for 2,000 euros. Here too, you can then enter the quantity at this level. What did I just edit? The MacBook. Then let's go back here to the shop. MacBook. Exactly. Now we can select here option A or option B, and accordingly, it adjusts here. What also adjusts automatically are the tax rates and shipping costs. That means we can now go here and say, okay, this here is, in Germany, for example, we have the value added tax, which is currently at 19. And we can then apply that here. This will then be automatically calculated here. Or we can specify in the settings whether the prices should include the tax or not. Right? That's obviously more than we don't. So, and then it will be automatically added, and then including 19%, depending on whether you sell B2B or B2C. And the same with, right, it should be mentioned. You can go here, and I'll go in here now, and also add variations here. This means you can define your own tax rates at the country level. This is particularly interesting. If you, for example, live in the United States and then have different tax rates at the state level, it might be the same in other countries, then you can go here and define different tax rates there. The same applies to shipping costs. Here it actually behaves one-to-one, except that you can select a linked tax rate here. Exactly. Here are later orders. Here you can manage coupons. You can also design the coupons very, very extensively. So first you can define a code here, ABC, for example. Then you can specify from when to when it is valid. Is it a percentage coupon or is it a fixed price coupon? If it's a percentage 1, for example, then you can say yes, 30%. But you must have at least a merchandise value of $100. Thank you very much. Of course, sorry, at least a merchandise value of $100, and here a maximum discount amount, so that it is then linked somewhere, for example, a maximum of $50 in this case. We can limit the coupons and say a maximum of 5 of them, then they will be counted down. We can exclude discounted products, right? So a lot is possible here. If you need help or need to make changes, you can reach me anytime here. On every page, there's the option to create a support ticket here. Now let's press save. Exactly. You also have the option to enter discount prices here, right? That means, what is this here? For example, Samsung Smart TV. Let's go in here, and as soon as we enter a discount price, it will automatically be crossed out, and you can see the cheaper price here. So I'll add this to the cart now. Now we'll go through a checkout process. So now we see these 2 items here. Here too, I can delete items at any time, change the quantity, etc. And also here, home. It can be noted that if you have a different use case besides a shop and you only need a reliable order process, everything can be expanded. You can now also integrate custom code here and then add an individual item. That's possible. You can expand the payment providers here. By default, only PayPal, Klarna, and prepayment are included. But you can easily register newer types here. That's no problem. Again, if you have any requests, let me know. We'll manage it. I'll handle it. No problem at all. So now we'll enter all the data here. So there we go. And because no values are filled in here, only the forecaster is active now. So next, now I can redeem the coupon code here. Let's do that now. So done. The discount code ABC has been applied. And now we still need to enter the CAPTCHA here because I have set it up to require a CAPTCHA here. And of course, you can disable this. If you want to edit this page, you can do it through stacks. Then you just go in here and then order complete, and you can edit the text here. Yes, as just mentioned, order confirmations come in here. That means here we can now see the record of what was ordered. Mark as paid, very important. This is an order that was not automatically marked as paid. With electronic payment providers, namely PayPal and Sofortüberweisung, this happens automatically. That means the servers communicate with each other and the order is automatically marked as paid. With manual transfers, when the customer transfers the money themselves, you have to mark it as paid here yourself. Exactly. The customer, in turn, received an order confirmation earlier via email. Yes, I can quickly check where it is now. One moment. Yes, I haven't configured the SMTP server here, so I can't show it right now. However, in the logs, we can see that an email was sent out. Here, dear customer, thank you for your order, with attachment. There, here is the order confirmation PDF. So here the PDF is attached, which contains the order data that you have set here under order confirmation. You can also test this live yourself at demo.bitter.de up here in the shop. And then you can place a test order yourself to see what the email looks like. So everything is configured properly there. Not in my local environment right now. Exactly. Very, very cool shop system. Very, very customizable. Also here, if you have any questions, always use the Get Help button. Otherwise, you can also send me a direct inquiry, or if you have any custom request for a client project, feel free to send me an inquiry. You can definitely use the shop system for just the order process, which also saves a lot of work because you have all these interfaces here. Everything is already included here. You don't have to reinvent the wheel, it runs smoothly. This is an established solution that has existed for more than 5 years and is also listed with Klarna and Mollie. So I can now enter Klarna with the shop system here. And then we see, bam, it's listed here. It has been certified by various entities. So this is a very, very clean, robust system that is also used in a great many projects. Exactly. That's all about that. Available in the Concrete CMS marketplace, and you will definitely find the link below in the video description.